Camera, Caroline.
Hello. Hello.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, So Happy. Today's video is a very exciting video. Some of you may have watched my last video where we told you that a very exciting announcement is coming today. Today is the day. We are hot, we are excited, and we are sweaty. You may recognise this lady here. This is my best friend and business partner, Caroline. Some of you may remember her from our Paris trip. I will put the video here, 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 or here. So if you want to see more of our antics gallivanting around Paris, you can go watch that. So we have started a business. We started a business. It's called Selkie. Some of you may have seen little snippets here or there on Instagram. A breadcrumb trail, like Hans and Gretel, if you will. So Selkie is a sewing pattern and fabric business we have started with the environment in mind. So we will be producing our own sewing patterns and fabrics, which are all beautiful and they all have the environment in mind. And I'm going to hand you over to Caroline so she can introduce herself to you. Caroline, take it away.
I'm Caroline. I'm Alex's sidekick, and this is probably my YouTube debut. Yeah, which is exciting. I'm a freelance costume maker here in London. I've freelanced for years and I make costumes for lots of the shows in the West End. So I've worked on Harry Potter, I've worked on Wicked,
Hamilton.
Yeah, I spend my days sewing for the stage essentially. I've worked
and
on
for film.
Yeah, I've worked
I've
worked on a few big films as well. Last spring I made some costumes for Emma Stone, which is a bit of a fan.
The ultimate redhead. She's
Fangirl.
a redhead, but she's my favourite.
Yeah,
oh
it was a bit of a fangirl moment for all of us, I think. Maybe more for this one.
You are also a teacher as well.
Yeah, I teach sewing to adults. I've taught to kids as well. And I teach privately and for other companies, and I also teach at the university where we both have our degree from actually. So I help the costume students there with anything sewing related. So yeah, kind of split my working week between costumes and teaching other people how to sew.
So Caroline is our pattern cutter,
yes,
and she is amazing, so she can make dresses for Meryl Streep and Emma Stone. She's got you covered. Some of you who may not know who I am, my name's Alex. I am a costume designer. I'm currently working in the West End. I am the designer of the sewing patterns and textiles, and Caroline here is our eco warrior slash pattern cutter slash extraordinaire. I could not see myself doing this business without her. The whole idea of the business was married completely with your skills, my skills. It is a complete partnership. This is our version of a marriage. It's wonderful. Yeah. So me and Caroline met in 2010 when we both went to art school, university, to study costume design and costume interpretation. For those of you who don't know, costume interpretation are basically fairy godmothers. You show a design and they just make it a reality. And it was the first time either of us had moved to London. I'm a northern lass and army child, so I've lived all over Europe.
And I'm from Sweden, then I grew up in Holland, then I lived in France, then I lived in England, then I lived in Australia. I've also lived on a ship in the Bahamas.
And a ship, yeah, you've lived everywhere. So we're very similar in that sense, where we've lived in so many different places. We're both European, we're world citizens, but we've chosen London as our home. So London is a very special place to us. It's both where we've become the women we are today, and yeah, we love it.
Alex and I, besides the fact that we studied together, we also used to live together. So
I used to eat all the food.
Yeah, so we've actually, I feel like we've grown up together because we spent the whole of our 20s together, just learning about life, learning about business, learning about work, learning about what we want in life. And I think it's, when we told people that we were going to start a business, everyone was like, yeah, that makes total sense. It's like your wildest childhood dream, right? Yeah. To own a business with your best friend, especially because we are very different, but we know each other so well, but we've got very complementary skills, and I feel like that does work really well, because then we can push each other and we can bounce ideas off each other, and there's always two of us, you know, so we can tackle anything because we're always together. So
I first came up with the idea for Selkie when we were in Geneva. We were sat on inflatable watermelon floats, and I just said to Caroline, let's just start a business.
Yeah, and I said,
okay. Yeah, that was it last summer. It's almost been a year. It's been amazing, but it's been a long journey to get to where we are now, and we are very excited to share the rest of that journey with all of you who are watching this video. This is where you guys come in. We have produced our pattern and fabrics, and it's in a collection, and this collection will be launching with our Kickstarter campaign. Now, for those of you who don't know, Kickstarter is a way in which you can pledge money towards a business or an idea, and you will get a product in return. So we're viewing it as a way of pre-order. So if you are interested in what we have to offer, our Kickstarter launch will be launching in September. If you want to be the first to find out any more information about our business and any dates, parties, launch events, things like that, we will link our YouTube here. So we are now on YouTube. We are Selkie Patterns on YouTube, and on Instagram you can follow us at Selkie Patterns on Instagram. We will also be having limited edition prints, including our, well, my lollipop print, which will be only available in the Kickstarter, so we're very excited to share that with you, and another top secret collection which you'll be all finding out very soon if you follow our social media platforms.
So our products are designed with the environment in mind, so we're trying to make it as sustainably as possible because that's something we're really passionate about. So all our suppliers are based in the UK, and everything is made as sustainably as possible at this point, and we're very conscious about releasing new products into the world, and so we've really focused on that for our business,
and we're so excited for the next level of our business and the journey where that's going to take us, because this is our jam. This is our jam. It's been so amazing learning about all these things and all this development of a product, and this is why it's taken us this time, because we've been finding the best of the best that we can possibly find at this point, and we're so excited to take it to the next level. And you will find out more about this through our Instagram and our YouTube and our Kickstarter campaign, about how we've taken the environment in mind and the design elements and everything, and all the beautiful prints and patterns, and I absolutely love it. I will also link below my personal Instagram and Caroline's personal Instagram below as well, so if you want to go follow us there and see our daily antics, you may do so. Please subscribe to our Instagram and follow this channel and Instagram to see everything about our Kickstarter campaign, and we look forward to seeing you again soon. Okay, bye!
Bye! We do want it to be a success.